Hello, and welcome to another episode of In Just 1 Minute or So. Today, we're talking about the secret to better conversations. Have you ever walked away from a conversation thinking, why didn't they just listen? Maybe it was a disagreement with your partner, a difficult conversation with your manager, or a frustrated customer, or even a family argument that escalated over something small. Most of us think that the answer is to explain ourselves better or simply be nicer. But the people who are best at handling difficult conversations use a different approach. It's called tactical empathy. And it's not about agreeing with someone, it's not about giving in. It's about understanding what they're feeling so you can lower the tension, build trust, and actually move the conversation forward. One of the fastest ways to reduce defensiveness is surprisingly simple. Before the other person voices their biggest criticism, say it yourself. Imagine you've missed an important deadline. Instead of making excuses, you might say something like, "You're probably thinking that I dropped the ball and made life harder for everyone. It feels uncomfortable, I know, but something interesting happens." When people feel that you have already acknowledged the obvious, they often become less confrontational. Instead of piling on, they start looking for solutions. By naming the negative emotions first, you take away much of their power, and think of it as clearing the emotional roadblocks before trying to solve the problem. So, people rarely say exactly what's bothering them, right? Someone who sounds angry might actually feel ignored, or someone who seems demanding might be anxious, or someone who appears difficult may simply feel unheard. Instead of reacting to what they are saying, try responding to what they might be feeling. Use simple phrases like, "it seems like," "it sounds like," "it looks like." For instance, "It sounds like you're frustrated because this has happened before." Then stop talking. Don't rush to explain yourself. Give them the space. That pause often encourages people to open up. And now you're discussing the real issue instead of arguing about the symptoms. When emotions rise, our instinct is usually to speak faster. Do the opposite. If someone makes a strong statement, calmly repeat the last few important words as a question. Imagine your manager says, "I need this finished today." Instead of immediately saying yes or arguing, you just simply respond, "Finished today?" Keep your voice calm. Speak a little slower than normal. Then wait. The small pause invites the other person to think instead of react. Often they'll explain, clarify, or even adjust what they originally asked for, all without you having to push back. So, the biggest mistake we make in difficult conversation is to try too hard to prove we are right. The best communicators actually focus on something else entirely. They make the other person feel heard first. When people feel understood, they become more willing to understand you. That's the power of tactical empathy. It's not manipulation. It's one of the fastest ways to turn conflict into collaboration, and a skill that you can improve conversations at work, at home, and everywhere in between. All right, and that's all for today. Thank you for joining. I'll see you in the next episode.